check.
We're still here.
Yeah, it's a big bummer too. I was
Yeah.
looking forward to that. I was looking forward to it, but
I was so excited.
I was at least hoping that they would use that as a. Well, for people that don't know what we're jumping directly into, is you just want to explain it?
Yeah, so, like 25 years ago, a guy. This obviously is all internet shit.
25
anyway.
years ago, a little man named Nostradamus.
Yeah.
You may know Miss Nosy.
This guy had said that he had claimed that he
Dom.
knew.
You know, Dom. Dom did it.
He knew that that Trump was going to be on the Joe Rogan podcast. And that was before the podcast was even a thing. So if he knew about that, then that's fucking wild.
Yeah.
And that 39 days after Trump being on Joe Rogan, there would be a alien invasion. That was going to be December 3rd. And that never happened.
Never happened. It's a bummer, dude.
There was
It's
a big
bummer.
ramp up of
I did see the
sightings,
things in
dude,
this,
like
yeah, I did
hundreds.
see the sightings. Yeah.
hundreds into the weekend. Like,
The thing that bums me out is they had a perfect opportunity to like kind of like slide some stuff in there.
yeah.
Because then we could just say like it's a part of that package instead of us withholding information. You know what I mean? They could have been like, "Oh no, we didn't know it's happened." Instead of saying like they were hiding
Yeah.
information, they could have been like, "Oh, see, no, the guy predicted this and it happened just now."
Yeah.
Nope, they
That is
fucking
true.
dropped the ball.
Yeah.
They dropped the fucking ball.
Maybe it was because there was actually eyes on it, and that was the first time there was eyes on it.
Yeah.
And nobody really cared about any
All
of the
eyes
fucking...
on me, and it's like Tupac in that cover, but it's an alien head.
That's
This
it.
is
Exactly that.
Brenda. Was it Brenda? Brenda had a baby.
Brent had a baby, but Brent ain't got no brain. Hey, man, Tupac said it, not me.
Yeah.
You fucking you dropped where I was going with that. Now you got me thinking about Tupac alien. No, maybe it was that actually people were paying attention. They didn't pay any attention to any of the Senate hearings.
Yeah, I agree.
So they were like, "Oh shit, we can't let anything out
Yeah.
on this because people are paying attention to it again."
Mm-hmm. Was there any hearings that were around that time?
Well, that one 2 weeks ago we
Just
talked
the
about.
one. Yeah.
There hasn't been. They only do them once every 3 months, I think it is.
Oh, I gotcha.
I mean, not that they're on a schedule, but
Yeah.
they don't do it that frequently.
It's weird, man. It's weird that was even a thing. The fact that there was like a it was going viral, dude. People were talking like a motherfucker about the invasion
By the invasion, dude, it was
everywhere.
there was so much about it. People that don't care. Somebody commented on my post and said, I posted said something about how I hope they don't leave me behind.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody commented on it and said they're not going to leave anybody behind because they're demons.
Is this a regular person? Is it somebody I know?
Yeah, jeez.
Huh. I'll have to check it out.
I'm gonna text you right now who it is, just because I'll forget about it. You know how many times I tell you on here that I'm gonna tell you afterwards.
Yeah.
And then we start talking about something else that it's not.
I don't have my phone, so I won't be
lose
able to look at it.
it. Oh, never mind then.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
text you
Just
anyway.
type it on your phone and let me see it. I have two guesses in my head.
It's a chick.
Oh fuck! Never mind. How do you feel about it though?
I think that's her name, wasn't it? I think it could be, but there's also this like crazy amount of people that are like way overboard with it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's just demons. You shouldn't even glorify it. It's demons.
Don't even talk about it.
Like, that's
the thing
not how
about-
she was, but
Dude.
like there's a lot of people that are like that.
There's a
It's
thing
like,
that bothers me about there's a weird religious thing which I mean obviously we know, where they shut things down.
yeah,
Don't even give it attention.
Yep.
Like, so just keep let either one, keep letting it happen, obviously for certain things, but two, like, just accept it and just pretend it didn't happen. Like, what if they are demons?
Well,
don't care.
y'all gonna be real pissed off whenever you say not to acknowledge it, and they're not demons, but they're angels,
yeah.
and you guys are the religious ones, and you're like, nope,
can't do it.
nope. What if they are? What are you gonna do?
There's such a weird fucking thing about that. And I've noticed that with, like, dude, I have noticed it with a lot of things, like the people that are on this. It's not even like super religious people, because there's the super religious people who are just like damnation on everything, so they're constantly talking about it.
Yeah.
But there's this like certain demographic of people where they don't even want you talking about it.
Yeah, don't even acknowledge it.
And it makes me feel like, are you hiding something?
Well, most of these ones are.
Do you got like something like that you're kind of hiding? You don't want to talk about it because you feel guilty.
Yeah.
Because I know certain people that. Okay, for instance, there's this big movement where out of all the awful shit that goes on in the world, the porn thing.
Yeah.
The porn thing is like that's
because
big
the people that are talking about it have a porn addiction.
Porn addiction, or it's
got
infidelity issues. They blame it on porn.
Yeah. There has to be something there. It's got to be a thing to themselves.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't feel so strongly against it if it wasn't that.
That's the worst thing
Yeah.
of all time. Oh, not child molestation.
Yeah.
Or murder.
Yeah.
Or starving kids.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people in particular, and I'm not talking shit, do whatever you want, whatever, but that's like the main thing.
I saw it today.
Yeah.
I think it's today.
Well, fucking if it wasn't. Oh, I didn't see one today.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't see one today. This is something. This probably not the same person then.
You know that text that I just showed you?
Yeah.
Not her, but him.
Really? I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Bub. No. Well, I was thinking of this somebody else in particular. I'm not going to name names, but not even close. Actually, not even into the same fucking world as what you're referencing. But
yeah.
That was like the main thing, and I'm sitting there. This was years and years of it too, and posted about it all the time. And I'm just like, okay, I get it if your conviction is like you don't want to be exposed to that stuff because of certain things. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But you're openly saying like, well, that's the boiled down reason for everything is porn.
And that's the thing, like
it's not crazy people or like evil people.
You can be against it.
Yeah.
And if you're a super religious person, you probably are. I mean, that's okay.
Which
that's
I get.
fine. You know, have the belief, whatever.
Yeah.
But if that is your number one pinnacle of everything,
yeah,
then you're missing a lot.
You're missing a lot.
You can have also just a blanket belief of things.
Yeah.
And you don't have to pick one that's the cause of everything.
Right. Especially because that falls under adultery-ish, which falls into all that shit, which it's easy. That's an easy win right there for you, because it's like, oh, no, it's I'm against it because of this and this and that, which I do. There's things I understand not shaming anybody here or anything like that, but it's a known fact that I think what they gave it like a percentage is like 99.8% of porn stars regret it later on in life.
Yeah, for sure.
Like not even just like regret, like fuck, I shouldn't have done that. Like I'm talking like have crippling issues post because of how awful the industry is.
Absolutely.
Anyway, that's not what I'm getting into.
Yeah.
But what I'm getting into is like it's such a weird thing where that is like the basis, and so that they do this thing where like if you completely don't acknowledge that it exists other than saying that's the reason.
Yeah.
Like in everything. It's
exactly.
Porn.
Yeah.
Porn. Yeah, dude, porn.
Yeah.
Porn is what's getting fucking priests molesting children.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it
Yeah.
is.
Might not be any of the other things.
Yeah.
I sent you something, Nick. Yeah, exactly.
That's such a weird fucking thing to me, because that is such a big blanketed statement. And for some reason when it's the people that have to do with like porn, their thing, their conviction on that.
Yeah.
They are the people that don't talk about just don't talk about. But it's like, but you talk about it 24 hours.
But you're talking about all the time. You don't have to also ignore everything else.
Yeah.
To make something else
true.
Exactly.
Two things can be true at once.
Yeah. You don't have to just totally. Well, it's porn. Hey, man. You have a whole lot more going on in your own personal life.
Dude, awful shit. The whole blinders thing. It's weird, man. There's a lot of weird people. How did we get on that subject?
I have no clue.
It's something that,
the demons thing.
The demon thing, yeah. And that boils down to there's people we know too where it's like, I don't even know. Like I've seen, the timeless old church woman.
Yeah.
I want nothing to do with evil. Nothing evil. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it in my presence. It's up. Yeah, ignore everything.
Ignore it all.
Just sit around and fucking ignore everything.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Have fun being, I don't want to say being boring, because that sounds like
but it's out of touch.
Well, sin's great and you're not. No, But
Because they're like that
you
about
also
the
don't
alien
know what's
shit.
actually evil.
Yeah.
You're
Dude,
just calling something evil that you don't know what's evil.
I think I really do think it's either a lot of this time, like you said, like it's something that they're like hiding, or it's they're afraid.
I think fear is a
And
massive
if they fucking don't talk
catalyst.
about it, if they don't talk about it, dude, out of sight, don't talk about it, don't bring it up around me. Because I know people in particular, the alien thing, they'll be quick to shut it down, but to the point where they don't want you to talk about it.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to see it.
Yep.
Then fucking erase me, block me, kill me.
Yep.
How about you just kill me?
Yeah.
I'm never going to stop talking about aliens.
No.
That's my life.
I do.
Riffs and aliens,
I'm
dude.
obsessed with it for more than one reason.
Yeah.
One, it's just fucking cool. It's cool.
It's cool as shit.
It might be all bullshit.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. It could all be bullshit. I don't believe that. It could all be bullshit.
Yeah.
But also, that changes fucking all of life. It changes everything.
Right.
It changes everything, and it's not just fucking evil, whatever.
And it's interesting. That's the weird thing is when people do get fucking annoyed by the alien thing. I mean, I guess the government's it's working. That's what the government wants anyway.
That's true.
I truly believe that. I think that they want how people are reacting.
Yeah.
Are exactly what they want. And there's like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
We can, which is fine. You know what? I would rather that than release information than just to be like, oh, everyone's hysterical about it. Then we're not going to fucking release shit. Whatever.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see it for sure.
So keep it up because I'm going to enjoy it more.
Yeah. It also, man, let's keep that pool a little bit smaller then.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
or not smaller. Let's keep the people out of that fucking pool then.
Right.
You know what? I have more of a I have more of a chance to succeed in this world or in the alien world than if there's a million people that are just like filling it up with nonsense.
Yep, it's such a weird fucking thing, dude. It is, and it's gotten to the point where it's getting bigger, but in a different way. Where people are starting to get kind of like offended by the fact that people are like the weird people that are like, there's so much more things you be talking about or whatever. Obviously, no one said it to us because they fucking know better. Because they know that we're crazy, crazy when it comes to that shit.
I'll fist fight over it.
Yeah, like, come on, dude, fuck you.
I'll fist fight over it. What, you want me to talk about Trump every day?
Yeah, every fucking day. Is that it?
Yeah.
But
good
like,
or bad?
Yeah. And that's the thing. Is like, there's a weird thing where people are like, they're annoyed when anybody talks about it. Yep. And it's a lot of these surface level people too. Mm-hmm. And it's not even always just people that are hiding shit or like religious people. There's a lot of surface level people where it's like, they're annoyed by it, but they're the people that truly think that they have a connection to fucking Taylor Swift. Because they love her music so much.
Exactly.
It's those weird people. And I know you people know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There's a certain type of person who's so boring that they have to find themselves in something else. And I'm not saying it's because I am a diehard music guy. That is my life. Quite literally everything I do is centered around music in some way. I'm talking about those people that they're very surface level in the sense that that's about as deep as it goes as one musician with just because it's and they like him like that because they're popular. You know what I mean? We
talked on that one like a month ago whenever we had that fucking clip that pissed some of them off.
Yeah.
About Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
It's
you know what I'm saying? And it's those people, for some reason, those fucking people, like if it gets brought up in conversation, because I see shit like that working in the bar. You see people say crazy shit, and people are just like whatever kind of thing in conversation. And you see how certain types of people think that shit is the dumbest, most boring fucking thing. Yeah. But then we'll circle around to this thing that is legitimately like the most boring, and it's so everybody likes Taylor Swift, dude.
Yeah.
You're not special.
No, she's the biggest thing that
on planet Earth
ever.
She's bigger than fucking aliens, dude.
Yeah, not even possibly ever, or not even possibly ever, but ever.
Yeah,
she's the biggest star ever of all time.
Yeah,
she's bigger, obviously, than fucking Elvis and the Beatles because there's more people around.
There's more people, right.
Like she is. So you're not anybody.
Yeah,
you are 0.0000001% of the fans.
Right. It is. You know what? It reminds me of that fucking. The weird area between the fucking popular table in school and like the weirdos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where it's like, it's kind of like you see how they interact and it's like, oh man, you guys are just drones. Like you guys are just fucking.
Absolutely.
It's weird, dude. Obviously, you don't have to be obsessed with aliens. I'm not fucking saying that, but you guys know what I'm saying.
But it should be.
You should be. Legitimately, you should be.
So bringing that detour back in here into the.
Sorry, I got pissed there for a second. I say y'all die.
When, oh my
Kill everybody.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
fucking going off. I gotta go to work tonight. I'm just treating everyone like shit.
Oh my God.
Dude, I love telling motherfuckers I'm a bartender. It fits the vibe. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad somebody loves it.
You know what I'm saying? It fits the vibe, dude.
So these
I
fucking
give
aliens.
Off, I give off. You know what I give off? Sam from Cheers. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't drink anymore, so I'm just fucking I work at a bar, but I drink coffee and energy drinks, and I just judge everybody.
Yeah, your life's like a movie, dude.
I'm like a fucking movie, dude.
Your life's like a movie.
I live like I'm in a fucking movie, dude. I live my life like I'm in a fucking movie, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Dude, I just tell everybody. Like, love telling motherfuckers that.
I'm a bartender.
Ex-baseball player. That's what I am.
You start telling it. It's just the whole persona
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah. I used to be a real good baseball player, and they're like, "No, you weren't."
Back in fucking
It's a small town.
1972.
We all
I know
know
it's
it.
only
Yeah.
1987 now, but you know.
Everyone's like,
no,
but that's a
man.
lie. I went to high school with you. I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck. Yeah, I could have been something. Now I just own this bar. You don't own the
You
bar.
don't own the bar.
You just work here, dude. You've worked here for 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm a bartender.
It's like, in fact, I don't even know who the fuck you are. What?
Those people that fucking do one open mic and put comedian in their bio.
Yeah, I'm a comedian.
Yeah, I'm a comedian.
So the night before the fucking the alien invasion, like I said earlier, that there was like hundreds of them all weekend of
Right.
these sightings. These drones popped up over Jersey. They say they're drones. They're fucking
Drones
aliens.
over Jersey, baby. That's
They're-
a fucking sick song.
Yeah,
That's a title
That's
right
a good
there.
title.
Drones
But
over Jersey.
they're 100% UAPs. Look at these fucking things. This is a clip. It's a TikTok, but it goes into a clip from like CBS or something. So it's like an actual legitimate one. So here you go.
Outside to prove my point, and
Look
this
at
is
some.
over my house right now. What is that?
This is a video of the Morris County drones with characteristic triangle lights on the back or underneath.
My wife and I were driving. We saw one right up above us that was the size of our car. I mean, it's crazy.
They're very fast, they dart around, but no one can figure out, like, why are they here? The rumors have gone from Russian spies to people stalking Trump to aliens, so nobody really knows what's going on, but it's definitely concerning.
It's suspicious to me, obviously. It's creepy.
The size of his car.
Yeah. So like almost like a little vehicle, right?
I mean, or a Cadillac. I don't know what size car he is. Whoa!
God damn. What is that?
What the hell was that? I mean, I don't know what kind of car he has, but like,
He's
I
like,
read,
it's real small. It's the size of a car, and he gets in a fucking tank.
yeah.
Like, all
Somebody
right, dude.
said that it was the size of a sedan, so it'd be a 4-door car, which that's not a small fucking.
Right,
drones are
right.
this big.
Oh, I see what you mean. I see. Like
It's not a drone.
Drones in the sense of what we know as drones.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a
I thought
military
you-
drone.
Right.
It's a fucking UAP. It's an alien.
I wonder. So what I wonder is, and that was over Jersey, right?
Yeah, the FBI asked for help identifying them.
So they're acknowledging it then.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a step forward, that's for sure. But it's still fucking creepy. They're asking just regular ass
Yeah,
people.
what is
I
this?
guess you got to have to though. I mean,
Yeah. And if somebody has a fucking drone like that, the size of a fucking
it's a
car,
fucking nerd. It's just some nerd with
It's
a
a
real
fucking
big
nerd.
drone.
but if somebody has that that's the size of a fucking car, then they would have to have been. That's a military based drone.
Yeah.
That's a big motherfucker. That's not just something that. Also, if that guy knows the size of his car and it's above him, then
had
it's
to
probably
been.
bigger than his car.
Right.
Look how small a fucking airplane looks or a helicopter looks.
Yeah.
So it's probably bigger than that.
It has to. I mean, yeah, it has to be. If he's, if it's as big as a fucking his car, but it's like hundreds of feet in the air,
Yeah.
1,000 foot in the air.
Yeah.
Then it's massive.
And those clips didn't really show how like they're darting and doing crazy shit.
Is there clips of that?
There should
I want
be.
to see that because like there's been a lot of those. I've been seeing a lot of, but it's hard now to kind of decipher what's people putting just dumb shit up. So I'm
Yeah.
trying real hard to figure out. But since that one was connected to an actual like news channel, not saying I believe the news by all means, but at least they investigated and put it up on TV and shit.
Let's see. That one just fucking looks creepy. I'll send you a couple of them.
Yeah, send it.
There's also one. There was one somewhere else outside of man, I fucking forget where it was at. and they start to do these weird formations and shit. And it's not like drone formation. We all know that drones can go and do like all those art shows.
Yeah.
Instead of laser shows, now we have drone shows. But it wasn't doing that. It was doing this fucking really weird shit. And this guy like kind of like cries.
He cries.
That not this one, but yeah, on one of the videos, the guy was watching it and he's crying. He's like, "Oh my god!" He's like, "That's
Like freaky.
yeah." And his wife is kind of like, "Whoa, yeah."
She's like, that ain't Taylor Swift.
This one is extremely low. It's loud.
It's really cute.
And it's huge.
It's so big. It looks so much closer in person.
Yeah, my camera doesn't do. It looks like a spaceship, right? Like that doesn't look like a drone, right? That looks like a spaceship. It's like a small plane. It really is like a small plane. Oh my god.
They just keep coming.
I pulled
These
her.
are all drones in the sky.
I've seen a little part of this.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Dude, so many of them.
7 right here.
Is
Yeah,
there
I just
anything
sent you
in-
another one there?
Is there anything that is like of specifics that's in Jersey? A military base that's important, or
There's something I can't remember. There is something over there.
Yo, that's a UFO for sure.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yo, it's like that thing they showed on. Oh, whoa! What is that?
That one might have been a fake one.
yeah.
Trying to find that one with that guy. Here's one more. Otherwise, we'll just go down a fucking rabbit hole of all these.
Hell, that's Myrtle Beach, isn't it?
So it's Orange County. Nope. Wait, found it.
See, even the police, they're going crazy.
These aliens are attacking.
Is it me, or is
I
like
sent the one, but I didn't see it pop up. I'll try sending it again here.
Is it like it is an uptick in videos, right? Like it's
Oh,
not-
dude, no, they said that there was hundreds of, I mean, out of nowhere,
Okay.
hundreds of them over this weekend. I don't know why it's not popping up. This one, so the one that I'm talking about with
Yeah.
the guy, it's in fucking it's not popping up. Sick. I guess go back up to TikTok and look up UFC or UFC. Jesus Christ, I've done that so many times.
UFC 14,
Look up the new UFC card.
UFC 13.
Look up UFOs, Phoenix, Arizona, which is interesting
Phoenix
because
Lights.
of Phoenix Lights.
Yeah. Ah.
UFC.
Look up UFC 14.
This one, it looks like it's from a car. Let's see. Maybe that one in the middle there from 5 days ago. Right there where it says Arizona UFO. Right there. Possibly. Nope, it's not that one. What the fuck is happening? Joy.
Joy Behar.
Yeah, that's it.
Is it Behar? Is that her
Right.
last name?
What the fuck is happening? Her name's Joy. Scroll back up. I thought I saw. Yeah, try that one. There you go. I sent it now. What in the hell?
It's all right. I'm fucking watching all of them.
Well, people that are just listening to this are just like, fucking God, come on,
Who gives
guys.
a fuck about them, dude? Who, be honest, who gives a fuck about them?
Jesus, dude. Fucking way to be. Well, they covered it up with whatever, and it's also a way longer one.
Jesus.
That's
That's how I'd be fucking.
There we go.
There ain't no fucking way. There's a little kid like, what's up? What's up?
My daughter would just be annoyed. She wouldn't even care. Yeah, it's this one. There we go. Finally, guys.
Big bright light.
They're absorbing around it. I know, Ella.
Bro, I'm telling you, that shit. There was a shit ton of fucking lights right now lit up. It's just fucking hovering there.
The light it on it up? The light
There's
up?
no fucking way, bro.
I'm not scared, but that's crazy though.
That kid. I'm not scared. That's crazy, though.
It's getting brighter.
Order, yeah. I don't see it though.
You guys don't see what I see on my camera because it's so zoomed.
Bro, you still on the phone? Oh shit, they came back. Look at, bro, they're coming back. The lights are coming back.
There's three. There's 3 aliens.
That kid's gonna be cool as hell.
Hell yeah,
Right
he
in front
is.
of us. Look. Oh, the other light's turning on.
Oh, that's so big.
Oh, there's the other lights. What the fuck, bro?
Oh, it's okay.
It's gone. No, it's still there. It's still there.
It's hiding in the clouds. I'm
It is
zooming
the clouds.
in.
That's what my brother said. In the clouds. In the clouds.
Yes, I'm zooming in, babe. I can see the saucers in my
I
zoom.
know I can see it.
You can see it, Zaid,
I
huh?
can barely see it. That's so crazy, Joe. That's cool.
Bro. Oh no, look to your left. Look to your left. There's another one to the left. Over here in the fucking trees. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? They're right fucking there, bro.
Dude.
Bro, oh my god.
Freaking out. Look at that.
Baby, don't move. I'm outside the truck. Don't move.
He drives
There's
off.
a shit
Yeah, it
ton.
drives away.
I'm
Fuck,
done.
fuck this.
I'm moving.
This is supposed to be
Oh
fun.
my god.
It's just Christmas lights. Bro, they got the Santa up there.
My heart's pounding. Don't
Dude,
move, please.
straight up crying.
Yeah. It's fucking weird,
Yeah,
man.
so how about that one?
Yeah, it's fucking weird. Like, so is there any? I wonder if there's any news sources that were covering that specific one.
I looked up the day that one came out. I looked it up and I didn't see anything.
Obviously, like I said, it's not like I trust the news or anything, but I wonder if anybody acknowledged it outside of the everyday person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I don't see any sort of like CNN or anything talking about that. It just there's a bunch of other videos that are talking about it, like they're from other places.
Honestly, I'm taking that as a sign that Kamala actually won the election.
I think that's probably it.
That's an Easter egg.
That's
an
you know what
Easter
they
egg.
say.
It's an Easter egg.
Fucking, she knows something.
She knows something we don't know. It's an Easter egg.
And that's that's a really good one. I mean, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Because there's no editing effects because of the way that she zooms in and out.
Mm-hmm.
I think that dude's reaction was legitimate.
Like
I think
authentic.
He was really kind of freaking out. And there's no explanation for it.
Yeah, I mean, do they? Is that who uploaded it? Is it them that,
That
uploaded
was
it?
them, yeah.
Okay, go to their profile. Let's see if they said anything else about it. I definitely believe it.
It's a Kobe tattoo.
Okay, well that's not what I was looking for.
So those two. So obviously those two right there are those still of the same kind of thing going on. That one has 10 mil views. But then those ones after look like there might be little things. On the right hand side, those other two. Those are obviously people had commented on one of the videos. So click on one of those and see what it says. Already debunked. They're looking at the horizon and the lights are on the land. In the desert?
And they were moving though.
Yeah.
Like it's not.
There's no way off-road vehicles are on the very top of that mountain.
Yeah, right. Like there's no way. That's not.
I hate when people do that. I have no problem. Oh yeah, there you go. There's one whenever the sun's going down.
Those are cars on the mountain. What we were seeing was in the sky. Not
And
it was moving up, so
Yeah.
that's not how.
And it disappeared. The one disappeared in the clouds.
Yeah.
How? I have no problem with somebody, trying to debunk anything.
Right.
But whenever they say things so like matter of factly, and it's like, oh, that was debunked. It was this. Well, that doesn't even make any fucking sense.
Dude, it falls in the category of what we were talking about a minute ago. People, they don't want this because a lot of times they don't fucking want it to be true.
Yeah.
They don't want it to be true. We have friends that are like that. That it's like
100%.
they're all about certain things, and then whenever it starts to come out, they have to be on the fringe so much that they decide to just completely backtrack.
Yep.
Oh, that's not true.
Yeah, that's not true.
Dude. So you're trying to fucking tell us that quite literally humans are the only thing. It's either there's more things that exist or nothing really exists at all.
That's
it has to be.
Yeah, what's it called? The fucking Fermi paradox?
Yeah, it has to be. It's one or the other, man.
I'm more terrified, and I know I've asked you before. I'm more terrified of nothing being out there than something out there.
I am more terrified. Here, okay, so check this out. I know what you're saying. I am definitely terrified of more things being out there, but what I'm the most terrified of is nothing being out there in the sense of no, like I'm the only thing that exists.
Oh, the
you know what I'm saying?
solipsism?
Yeah. So like, I am less terrified of no aliens and it's just humans fucking everything up, being annoying as shit.
Yeah.
But if there was only black and white, and it's either like, hey, the other life forms exist outside of the planet, or quite literally, I'm the only thing that exists.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the only thing that exists.
Yeah.
That's boring. One, it's boring. Two, I'd fuck up a lot of stuff.
Oh man, if I knew that.
Oh, it'd be awful.
Oh, if I knew, it'd be on.
It'd be awful.
If I knew I had maybe 40 more years left in whatever this thing is, if I am the only thing here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's done.
What if it's like fuck it? What you'll be real fucked up is if you're not necessarily the only thing that exists. Like everybody else exists too, but in your current state, it's like an isolated. Everyone's just watching you, so we're all just sitting around like, let's see how he acts. You wake up and it's everybody you know, but this whole entire 30 years have just been. We just wanted to see how you would react. You know what I mean? And it's just like, god damn, like
if that's
you think you have to rebuild relationships
Oh.
with people.
If that's the case,
You have to start forgiving people.
oh
You just
my
gotta-
God.
Because then everyone's kind of like snickering and laughing and shit because it's like they know something like, oh,
I'm gonna wake up out of whatever that is,
So mad.
and
So
just
mad.
leave. I'm
Yeah.
never talking to anybody.
so mad. You wake up, you're just like, what?
Wait.
What? And it's like, yeah, technically you're not the only thing that exists, but in that state, yeah, you were. That was all you just making up shit in your brain.
And we all saw it.
Yeah, we all had to watch you on the big TV. The ghost.
Everybody.
It's
just everybody's all together, like-
watching the TV. Like, everybody you know watching on
just
some
like
shitty
everybody's-
Vizio.
Everybody's just like, we didn't really
watching you shower and everything.
Yeah,
It's
like
so
we didn't really want to
good.
watch all that, but we couldn't pass like an hour. Like, We had to watch it.
And then as soon as you wake up, they're just like, don't forget, you still got to go work. So you got to go to work.
You got to work the job.
And they all watched
from.
it too. They're working. God damn it.
Fuck, man. I can't live any of this.
Yeah,
Damn.
this is awful.
Am I allowed to kill myself?
This is awful.
Oh my god.
We were watching it what you were imagining in your brain, and we didn't know you were like that. Yeah. It's a little weird. It's a little gross. Everyone's like, you just gotta go deal with it.
Yeah, it's like what can you do about it? Everybody's just like, man, it ruins everybody else because they
all had great
watch
shit,
it.
but everyone had to go through it. But everyone, you're the only one that had
life,
just
and then
weird
watch it.
fucking.
It's like, dude,
you
like,
opted
why do we know
into,
you
like-
had some bad times, but what?
Why would you choose that? You had any? You didn't have to. Like what?
Everybody's just getting like, yeah, man, we were like hoping you would go this way. Instead, you fucking picked the worst choice.
Why?
Like we were yelling at you. And everything.
Why were you doing that?
You all those voices you heard that sounded like you should have done the right thing. That was us yelling. Just do it once.
The paths that you chose, just like everyone's like, you know what? Here's what I want to experience, and you were like, you just wanted to expose yourself in public. Like that's like, but then you forgot that everybody's going, what the fuck? Everyone else is like wanting to live the life of a doctor. You just wanted to be a pervert. That's all you wanted to be. You know what I would experience what it's like to be a pervert. That's all. A life of perversion.
I just want to live a life of perversion.
That's what
The East End, pick up some prostitutes.
Yeah, I want to be real poor and live a life of perversion. It was like, what the fuck? You're allowed to pick anything, and you're just like, I know. Yeah, I know.
I come out and I'm
Yeah,
like not even embarrassed.
Yeah,
I'm
you're just like,
like,
obviously.
yeah, you wouldn't have.
Yeah,
They're like,
what do you
no,
mean?
what?
What a weirdo. You're like looking around. Everyone's like, I was a doctor. I was a fucking, I wouldn't be a poor pervert. I wouldn't be a pervert. And they're just like, but you're like that in real life. Why you're dreaming about it too?
Broken pervert.
Yeah, it's just all across the board. No matter what, it's like quitting, like working at the car part store, just going to work at another car part store. So I think I'm gonna choose that little.
You know, they always tell you want to live your dream. You know.
Yeah.
Fucking just get up, walk outside, and just expose myself.
Yo,
outside.
can I expose myself?
Like, hey man, you're not there anymore.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Hey.
it was a good time.
Hey man, it was so good. I can't even tell the difference.
so
And the
fucked
dream was
up.
so real. I can't tell the difference.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Just pervert, choosing to pervert. Fucking going through, like, you go through your fucking the school books, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? Pervert. Family business. What's that? Being a pervert.
He's a pervert.
Yeah. My daddy's daddy was a pervert.
Oh.
Fucking, this big long fucking like.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, I come from a long line of perverts. Like, whoa, what?
I hate this.
Oh.
I just keep imagining just going back and everybody watching.
Everybody watching on
fucking,
TV.
They're just mad though.
They're just like, God
man,
damn, dude.
You know, this time we were rooting for you.
Yeah, but you had options.
Yeah,
like they keep setting up these different options, and it's like you trip and fall. There's like a bag of money, and you decide to just expose yourself. Like, why do you keep doing that? Like, why are you choosing that every time? And it's like always like crazy shit. Just fucking
tripping over a bag of money, just standing up, just whipping it out.
Yeah.
How about that?
You're at fucking you're in college and like you got the final exam and it's like you're about to pass your boards, right, or whatever it is, and instead you just masturbate at school.
Oh,
and it's just like, God damn, dude, that's everything you choose has to be.
Why is it always
It's
that?
always that. I didn't know the answer. I chose the only thing I know. Fucking
couldn't study for it because I was out.
Yeah, I was out being a pervert. You know, you don't understand. You just don't get it. It's a fucking alternative lifestyle.
Out of all of the dumb just bits that you have just pulled out,
pervert matrix.
This is the worst.
Yeah. Living in a pervert matrix.
That would be a good short.
Oh.
Wake up.
Oh
my god.
Take
dude.
the blue or the red pill. One's a Cialis. It's like,
it's the blue one, Cialis.
One's a Cialis, the other one's just a salt pill or water pill or whatever. You already know what we'll choose.
The other one's cyanide because it's either pervert or kill myself.
Yeah, one or the other. One or the other. Being a pervert or I don't want to be anything else. I was put on this earth for one thing. God broke the mold when he made me.
Oh my
There's
God,
only one
dude.
thing I've ever wanted to be. It's a pervert.
That's so fucking
A public pervert. Public.
That's so fucked.
I don't even want to hide it. It's public.
It's public. There's something wrong with you. You got something wrong.
Oh my God, dude.
I hate this.
But yeah.
So anyway,
I think that if I was the only person in everything, that's scarier than fucking anything. I think, especially if you. What if you do got to wake up, you just don't know anybody. It's like fuck.
Yeah, I know.
At 30, I got to relearn, motherfucker. Like I don't want to.
My
it's like moving out of town. God damn.
I've already done that.
I can't make new friends. I don't even want the friends I have.
I really legitimate worry sometimes about that. Like if I'm in some sort of a fucked up coma, because I've had so many fucking hits to the head, and getting car wrecks and shit like that, that I've thought about it, like, man, I'm so broken. What if I'm broken? And what if I wake up?
Wake up in a hospital.
Yeah.
What if you wake up and you're the person you hate the most? It's like, fuck, dude, I'm that person.
Oh my God, I wake up and I'm Chad.
Yeah. Shirt tired hell.
Oh my God, I wonder if Chad listens to this.
I hope so. It's
That's
weird.
that's
There's so many weird fucking
all jokes
things.
aside, that's terrifying.
Yeah, it's a weird fucking thing, dude.
Especially whenever like you sit back and you think like, man, time's going by pretty quick. Am I just reliving all this shit in my brain because I'm fucking out in a coma? I'm on life support.
Where's that one guy that fucking on here that he takes that scene in Interstellar where they're on the planet, and he's like, if this person was so and so this many years, it would be this what the be on Earth or whatever.
Yeah,
and it was something like if the guy was there for another 30 years.
Yeah.
That the Earth would have been like fucking 9 million or 10 million years due to how math works
because
and
the
shit.
Like every like whatever on that one planet he's on, whenever like every like there's like a tick in the background or something, and that's a year of Earth's time, and it's like every like fucking like minute or something like 30 seconds or something. And there wouldn't be possible like if you came back, I mean the Earth probably wouldn't like be there. Like
they're like if he was there for 30 years, it'd be like 10 million years in the future. Like God damn it! But you have to come back and you're fucking like how you were.
Yeah,
wearing bell bottoms and shit.
And everybody just like
it's like, dude, fuck,
come on, man.
Yeah, get with the times, dude. Is my car still in fucking my car?
Yeah, what?
Fuck?
We haven't had those forever.
What's a car, dude?
Yeah, huh?
Or you go back and Earth is already fucking blown up. Like they've advanced so far, blown up.
Gone.
And you go back and it is the 70s again, and you're
Because
just having
it's
a great,
restarted?
you're just having a great
this
fucking
fucking
time.
perfect. I fucking wanted this forever.
Yeah, this is sick. Like you're there for 10 million years, and you come back and it's like 96, but you're an adult now. You get to relive the 80s as an adult. Oh,
I just
you die in first day one.
I'd just be fucking dead.
You die. You literally survived 10 million years in space.
Come back in the 80s.
Yeah, you die after fucking 24 hours.
Partying with poison.
Yeah.
It just gets me just done. God damn it, man.
That is a kind of a cool concept that it restarted.
Yeah.
So you're catching the last.
You catch it right back in the circle.
Yeah. Or
Circle
it's the
round.
exact same time that you left, but things are real weird because it fucking blown up, came back, and it's like, ugh. Things are fucking real weird.
Like, what are you talking about? It is 2000 whatever.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Something's a little weird here.
That
Something's
might be why everybody's fucking weird.
Because it's another time around?
Yeah, another time around, dude. Another fucking timeline.
Another time around the sun. So, before we lose the alien side of things, I want to get out a theory real quick. What if they're, I believe in them being in space, yes, of course. But you know the theory of them being in the ocean, of course.
Oh, 100%. That's
what if we're seeing all of them because they're leaving Earth?
Like they're done with it?
Yeah. What if they're escaping Earth for
That's
some
a
reason?
that's a good fucking theory, especially because if it is going to blow the fucking world up.
Yeah. Or they're just like over it. They're just like, hey, they're making
Like
bad
done with
decisions.
it, yeah.
We've tried. We tried to intervene. We had one embedded in the government, and he says there's no hope left.
Yeah.
So then they're like, you know what?
I
we're
think
out.
I think we've had a fucking alien leader. I think we've had fucking an alien. For some reason, I
Reagan.
feel yeah. I was gonna say Reagan. I feel like it's one of those weird.
Probably
ones.
because aliens would be responsible for the crack epidemic.
That's true. They are skinny.
Just really check this out.
Check this out. You guys think alcohol's good? Have you smoked crack before?
Wait.
Have you smoked crack and then walked around town without shoes? Have you fucking smoked crack and then got lost at fucking Speedway? Have you ever got lost in the three aisles of Speed? Yeah, you might like beers,
Yeah.
but have you ever smoked crack and then lost everything?
Check this out.
Check this out. Have you ever lost your wife and kids due to your crippling
You ever
crack
gone to
addiction?
jail for missing child support payments?
Yeah. If you think drinking beers is cool, have you guys ever smoked crack and lost your job? Have you ever got a gambling addiction? You guys ever done this before?
But they're super advanced.
Yeah, they're like dirty drugs.
Yeah.
They only do dirty drugs.
We get the technology to
They
go
all
to the
got
bottom.
fucking heroin fucking track marks and shit. God damn. Yeah, but have you ever dropped a needle on a fucking bathroom floor and had to wash it off in sink water?
We finally get the technology to go to the bottom of the ocean. It's just opium dens.
It's an opium den, yeah.
They're all just sitting around.
It's all fucking like, all right. The weird thing is like the way that people move in the water would be the same as like moving in space.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
use
for sure.
it, so that's why I think. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not against the theory that space has water.
No, I think it's only water. Like it's not even like I'm not like whatever I say that it's like space isn't real. I don't think space real in the sense that we think it is. I think it's literally water.
Yeah,
I think you
the
break through-
firmament.
Yeah,
is water. It would be water. Yeah.
I think you break through and it's not like space. I think it's just water. Maybe if it's a different form of water.
Yeah, because you can't breathe in it.
Yeah, you can't breathe in it. You can't fucking do anything in it. You could drink it.
Yeah.
You could drink. You wash yourself in it. Yeah, dude. I
don't know.
That's a good theory though. That they're like leaving Earth because they're like fucking over it.
Yeah. Or something. They're being called back to the mothership or something because you do have that mothership that's floating around out there.
Yeah.
Maybe they're getting called back for some fucking reason. Maybe the experiment's over. Maybe they've already taken all the fucking nutrients out of there or the minerals out of the Earth.
Like all the resources and shit that they can. Yeah.
And they're just like, nope, see ya.
Honestly, those are a lot of like things that definitely could be a thing where it's like you just need to keep this hush hush until we can get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And then after we leave is when you can start telling people what's up.
Could be.
But we can't be exposed because we're doing a job. You know what I mean?
You know that thing with what's his name? The one of the UFO guys, fucking cool as shit. The one who just spoke at that last hearing.
Lou?
Yeah.
Lou Elizondo or whatever his name
The
is.
one where the one dude had asked him about the event that's coming up, and he couldn't really speak on it because he's like, no, there is something that's coming up. And it was like in 2025 at some point. It wasn't this. It
Project
wasn't,
2025.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. It wasn't this
Yeah.
invasion, but there was something that was coming up.
Right.
And we had spoke on about how possibly maybe that is when they're going to drop it and tell everybody, and that we're kind of going towards that point. Maybe that's like what you just said. Maybe it is them leaving, and they're leaving, and then once they left and they're gone, that date is their last date here.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, the last one leaves, and then our government comes out and says, okay, now they're not here, but they have been.
Yeah.
We've been occupied for,
for
200 years.
Yeah, it's been a part of. Yeah, it's been like resource gathering or whatever, or they've been here experimenting or doing this and this and that. Like and like their job is done, so they're leaving, and that's why we're seeing them leaving, coming up rather than coming down to us.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it would kind of make sense.
Especially because that also gets them out of the fucking hole too. Because it's like, hey, we're not lying. We knew. We're lying. We knew, but they were here.
Yeah. And I don't want to give the government any props, but maybe it's a contract thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
maybe
that's
it's
what I
the
was
aliens' idea that they're not allowed to say anything.
Right.
You know, it's a contract. Hey, listen, we wanted to tell you.
Yeah.
I don't trust them like that, but we wanted to tell you, but we can't until they're fucking gone.
Right. I mean, that makes more sense than anything.
If you want to have faith in anybody,
Yeah.
then that makes the most sense. Like I can make sense of anything whenever it comes to aliens. Though.
Yeah. There's just a lot.
Sense. They have 4 heads. Of course they would. I don't know. How about John Benet Ramsey though?
Yeah, I mean, we can go on that if you want to. So that Netflix special that came out. See, and here's the thing about this. Let me preface this by saying that's the term, right? Preface it, like when you say something before. I have spit. Okay, so the John Benet Ramsey case was always a big deal to me because I remember exactly when it came. Like I remember watching it happen in real time. I was a young kid. I think I was like 10. But why it was such a big deal? We had a band that was named after one of the situations that were involved with it. So one of the reasons why I've always been really like in tune with this one in particular, because I remember being a kid and I couldn't wrap my head around the idea that stuff like that could happen.
Yes.
So it was the first time that I was ever like, but what do you mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not that a kid died but that there was some sort of nefarious act, and then it possibly could have been one of the parents or like the brother or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was always obsessed with it because I was young and that didn't make any sense to me because I was a kid and I wasn't exposed to crazy shit like that.
Yeah.
So I've always been super like attached to this particular case. So that, Netflix put out the new 3-part documentary about it, and my entire life I always swore it was either the mom, the dad, or the brother. Always have. But after watching it, I legit don't think it was them.
Yeah. Man.
I know you still think.
Yeah.
But watch the whole thing though. When you watch the whole thing, there's going to be things that are going to be like, because they prove time and time. There's things that they show time and time again. And like there's answers to everything.
Yeah.
To every action. Like there legitimately is like whenever like my big thing is like why are you talking through CNN or these big news outlets and not the local police? And they previously had already talked to the cops and gave them everything they need to know, and their lawyer advised them not to.
Yeah.
So that was the reason why, and I believe that. I believe that they were like we were told not to. That we were told not to, and then whenever the lawyer said, okay, now it's time to kind of break your silence and start going out, but they need to be on like a public platform simply because of like local small town shit. So
Yeah.
I get that. I do understand like there's a lot of weirdness though too. I mean,
I can't. I also with you on I've been pretty well obsessed in it since then.
Right.
But it's also anything that happened between like 93 and 97.
Yeah. Your first exposure to shit.
It's
Right.
yeah, and it was also kind of a crazy time. You had John Benet, OJ, Tupac, Biggie, like all this stuff within fucking a year of each other.
Yeah, and you're growing up watching this crazy shit, and then just a couple years after that was like 9/11 and shit. I know that's all crazy shit, but those are all ladders in the fucking rung of just building up to just crazy. It was probably why we're so obsessed with aliens, because aliens were popular then.
Absolutely.
There was like the first big wave of the alien shit was like in the 90s.
For sure. But yeah, so I've always been like into it. I've looked into it a lot. I'm obsessed in it. I'm obsessed in it like probably once a year. And I've thought that it was the dad, but I still, and we'll see whenever I finish it. I'm an episode in, but man, there's something with the brother, and
There is weirdness with the brother.
Shake something.
That
with
was the
brother.
one that I thought the most of.
And
was the brother.
Really makes me wonder if something happened with the brother, and then rich dad paid somebody to cover it up.
Yeah, I mean, they're fucking crazy rich for sure.
Even as far as going with the DNA and everything,
right.
to where it was like, we have to do something to stage, to change this,
right,
and to get it all off of the fucking path of what it is. It's hard, man.
No, I get it.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's like
like
not
I said,
just a clean cut thing.
I was on board for that until I watched it last week.
Yeah,
and it was weird because even halfway through it, I'm like bullshit, and then they started like the people like the DA were like, no, we tried, and they wouldn't. The fucking local police wouldn't let us.
And that's where my question lies: is at what point? Why do the people that are higher up in the government and the law enforcement arena, why are they cowering down to local PD and not just taking it over?
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense to me either. Like, they can, they probably were. I've seen it here. It's probably, the local probably is bullying their way around. But at what point are you the fucking DA and you're like, I tried.
Right.
No, you You didn't, because if you tried, you would have done it.
Right.
You know, you have jurisdiction over top. It's like, at what point? Why was the FBI not involved? Why
there
were
was
not,
a lot of weird shit.
You know,
like that. Like they wouldn't fucking. Yeah, like if you're the DA, how are you not?
They can't just run you out of town.
Yeah, like there's, and that's the thing is like I halfway through, man, like I was like still convinced, and then there was like certain things like that where like they were hiding the evidence that did exclude them, basically so they could build their public case, and to think that a lot of it is not necessarily. See, this is why it freaks me out, because I'll bring something up and you'll get what I'm talking about. Obviously, not saying cut dry like, oh, there's no way. I'm not saying that.
Yeah,
but
for
like,
sure, of course.
But there was a weird thing where it wasn't necessarily about pinning it to John Ramsey or Burke or what was her mom's name? Is it Nancy?
Something like Nancy.
Nancy Ramsey, Patsy. Pinning it on them, not necessarily because they wanted to pin it on somebody, because it was somebody either like that they were wanting to cover up for, or any type of nefarious act to that extent.
Mm-hmm.
I legit think it was to save their asses because they didn't want to look stupid, because they fucked up the fucking thing.
Yeah.
That's how crazy. Because we had the local police run out the fucking documentary crew. And it was only because they didn't want to see incompetent. They didn't actually care about what happened.
Maybe.
You know.
I agree. I know.
Don't do this again, because last time I about had a fucking heart attack. But you know what I'm saying, though? Like, so that's the lengths that people will go for an established, especially the police.
Yeah.
An established
That
thing.
is true. It's just, man, there's so fucking much. Because I have to keep going back to the
police
people.
was, the thing is, the police was still, it wasn't like the police was protecting them. The police was there instantly. It was like, no, they did it. That's it. We're done with it. Blah, blah, blah. Put it in the fucking thing.
And why weren't charges filed?
Because they proved that they weren't. That there were, like, if you watch later on, they literally, like, whatever, like, just watch it later. You'll see.
Yeah.
It's weird.
We'll
It's
talk
weird.
about whenever
it's
fucking
just super
done.
weird. Yeah.
But my thing is whenever you're going beyond the fucking local police, even whenever they're hiding evidence and all that shit. Why weren't the fucking best coming in and fixing this shit?
I have no
Not
fucking
just
clue.
even with hidden evidence and fucking lies and all that shit.
Right.
The feds come
Outside
in and do a
forces,
separate
right.
investigation.
It's completely outside of. Right.
They can't. Yeah, it's a separate investigation. You know, like even stomping on the fucking evidence. You know, doing whatever you
Why, I
can.
mean, why didn't they do that here?
I know exactly why.
That's you know what I'm saying. That there's a weird fucking
There's
thing.
a
dude.
thing there. Now, if that's the case, and but anyway.
I know you know what I'm saying. That's the reason why I brought it up.
It's
I'm not
frustrating.
I'm not excluding what, or not,
Yeah.
or I'm not contradicting what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm bringing it up in the sense of like, you know what I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. It's
I just have to watch it.
It's
I have to watch
aggravating. It's aggravating because of it's very aggravating because I've also seen people that put TikToks out there like, yeah, but why are they suing everybody? I don't know, man. Why do you sue people over the dumbest shit?
That's
Drake
true.
sued Kendrick Lamar
That is true.
for rapping about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you got your whole family got harassed for 30 years and you truly didn't do it,
Yeah.
I would sue every single fucking person that ever fucking looked at me.
I mean, that is true. But the one that I brought up was the police
know what you mean,
themselves
yeah.
sued that fucking guy whenever he found the other person fucking guilty, not the guy that when he
Right.
found guilty sued him. That's weird.
yeah.
If the guy that he found guilty sued him, then that would make fucking sense. Of course, I'm going to sue you if you fucking you defame me.
Right.
But the police suing him is weird.
There's a lot of weird, dude. There's lawsuits. There's so many lawsuits. There was like fucking 20 lawsuits.
Or could the police have said, clean cut, it's them because they knew it was never going to hold up in court?
Like, as in they found evidence, but
Like,
they knew.
here's what's going to happen. I'm going to just say that it's you, but we are going to fuck up this whole investigation. Yeah, you may be in jail for fucking a week or whatever. You're going to go to court, and it's going to get dropped because we fucked up the evidence so bad.
Oh yeah, dude.
And that would be covering up for, even though they claimed that the dad or the brother were involved, and it looks like they were against the family, but in reality,
yeah, it was still able for
they're
them to get
fucking
out
it
of
up
like,
for the family.
Yeah.
You know,
Because there's definitely weird shit. Like when they were talking about like during like the investigation, they didn't even rope off the fucking house, and they had people walking in and out all over the house, and they had like fucking the person said like a bunch of fucking boxes of bagels and like a goddamn kid party. Looked like fucking what Planet Fitness would look like on the fucking Bagel Monday or whatever it was.
It's like a shitty fucking a shitty crime movie.
Yeah.
It's not. They didn't do
Dude,
any like
and
research on
and
how
also,
it's supposed to be.
Dude, there's one that they fucking said that like one of the reasons why they didn't think that it was someone that broke into the house was because there were no this is from the police, that there were no snow footprints leading up to the window, and they ran on that forever. And then like they showed like there was no snow.
Yeah.
You could have snow.
Now here's what's also weird to me is them talking about how Boulder didn't have crime. So they didn't have Joey Diaz would have been living in Boulder at that fucking time.
Yeah. He was the crime.
Joey Diaz he went to fucking prison or whatever for fucking kidnapping and like
what if he did it?
Don't cut that out. Could you imagine?
My chest is hurting.
Could you imagine? Anyway, like that. There was crime there, so like for them to say that's kind of weird.
Bullshit. And also, when you watch later on, like we talked about in the car when I don't want to ruin it because there's certain things that you don't know that I didn't know. But like they say there was no crime and stuff, and then something happened similar to that on not like a lesser scale, but it was a lesser result, and they were just like, well, we don't want to talk about it. You know what I mean? It's like,
so what is going on here?
Like you're just completely ignoring that happened.
Yeah,
dude.
It's
so weird.
I'm back onto it.
Burke wouldn't talk about it. That's another thing Burke wouldn't talk on here. The older brother did.
Yeah.
The dad did. But it's weird, man, because the thing is like, it could have been. Dude, it's the same thing with like the OJ shit. What if it was OJ's fucking, the whole theory that it was OJ's son?
Yeah.
And OJ was, you know what I mean? There's so
he,
much that like to these things, and it's like everything chalked up to how incompetent the local police are. But there's also fucking things that they came out now that they're saying that not just like these particular instances, but like there's certain things in forensics that they found out now, like, oh, that's not accurate or it doesn't work at all, that they've been using as a fucking like I want to say it's like the splatter test or whatever.
Yeah,
they proved it. Like, oh wait,
I've heard that before. Like blood spatter
yeah.
is not like
it's not
really not correct.
Yeah, so there's could have been tons of people that one are fucking in prison or people that aren't in prison.
Yeah.
Like, oh well, he didn't do it because he was on this side. It's like, oh, it's like that makes me think like, is this whole thing is people just trying to, obviously they're trying to figure it out, but like they make it so cut and dry. Like, no, this is forensic science.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh, but you don't even know if it's actually real or not.
Yeah.
That's freaky to me, dude. And it's like just recently. It's not like some super crazy advanced shit, too.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like basic shit. Like, oh, no, we actually proved that blood can fucking squirt out the same way that it comes in. It's like, ooh, you know? And it's like, anyway, and they get their Tesla and don't drive. Yeah. It drives itself, you know?
I've seen like, and obviously I'm not going to say they haven't done fucking research to see if this is possible.
Right.
But it's just maybe you should have done 1,000 times instead of 100 times to see that fucking one time that it changes patterns.
Right.
I mean, I've seen people get knocked out, and whenever they get knocked out, I've seen one where dude gets hit, and he gets hit fucking hard. And you would think whenever you get hit, like if you get a good jab, like you get popped with a jab and your head goes back, wouldn't you think that your body would fucking go back whenever you get knocked out? No, it fucking hits, and he fucking, like, the exact opposite. Not just falls forward, but coils forward.
Yeah.
That's the opposite of the physics that would happen if you get fucking hit.
Especially
because
there's
things that happen
the way your
weird.
body moves and shit. So maybe it's like a fucking spaz that way. I know what you mean. Like
things that happen weird.
Yeah.
It's like the initial thing of JFK, back into the left, back into the right, back into the right. Maybe there's a chance. But in reality he did get hit from the back, but his body went fucking weird to the back.
Especially if a certain type of bullet that it's like heavy and high caliber, it tumbles in the body, right?
Yeah.
Even if it is in the skull.
Yeah.
What if it fucking, you know what I mean? Like fucking.
Yeah, who knows?
There's
and that's
so much with it.
And I don't want to get on the JFK
That'll
thing because
be
then we'll have a
fucking
whole nother
hours.
4
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah.
But there's that thing where you can do your experiments, and you can do it 1,000 times over. But if one time it's not uniform like the rest, then all of those other ones are out the window.
Yeah, because it's not 100% every time, right?
And it can be,
There's a
shit like
lot,
that.
too.
Like you said, like obviously like blood spatter and all that shit, but
Yeah.
anything. I mean, you have forensic data that could
It's
be.
fucking really weird. It's just weird. It's all weird that it kind of makes us like, man, there really is no absolute except for seeing it with your own fucking eyes. I guess,
that's
you know?
really kind of it. And that's how, man, it
I don't
sucks,
like that. I don't
'cause
like that.
I don't, but I kind of do though, because on the reality of it is that cuts a lot of fucking bullshit charges out.
If they accept that,
You know,
though,
well,
instead of
that's
just-
what I'm saying. It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
if that is the
Yeah,
reality
yeah,
of things, and we get somewhere to where it's like, you know what, in reality, we have to fucking see it.
Yeah.
So we don't have some, just he said, she said charges getting cut. At the same time, it's hard because then everybody will just fucking do crimes in silence.
Mhm.
But, I don't know. It's weird.
It's a lot, dude. But yeah, watch that fully. Everybody that's listening to, watch it.
I'll
fucking comment and let me know what you guys think. I truly think, like I said, I was on the fucking side of it was definitely one of the parents. More so, it was Burke than anything.
Yeah.
Just because that's a crazy, wild story. Because like, always that fucking famous phone call where she's screaming, "What did you do?" in the background, where it's like faint. It sounds like she's saying, "What did you do?"
Yeah.
Which would mean that she's saying it to Burke, who was being.
Thinking about it now, though, in regards to the ransom note, she could be yelling at the dad, saying, "What did you do? Because why did you get us in a ransom situation?"
It could be a lot of shit. Because when you watch that later, you find out that the money side of things, because that was the thing that people were always discrediting. Well, why was it so close or almost exactly
the same as the bonus?
It's because the pads were on the desk where the letter for his bonus was. It was literally just like out in the open, I guess. They're like, it was out in the open. It was there. His balance, like the fucking balance or like whatever it would be for the bonus.
They're so crazy.
There's so much, dude.
Because
There's
it's kind
so
of like
much.
also the whole why even have the ransom note? Because the
Yeah.
body's still in the house.
The body's still in the house, right?
They're going to find the body. Why use the ransom note? It's weird.
That's
I don't know.
weird,
I
dude.
am still.
And also, who's it to?
Yeah.
If you're not going to make it known, how fucking creepy would it be if the person was still in the house and they decided to kill John Bonet because there was like, fuck, I already wrote the ransom note. You know what I mean? Like, because they said that you couldn't hear. It's impossible to hear from the other side of the house because the house was so big.
Yeah.
That what if they tried to get out and before, they dropped the ransom note, tried to kidnap.
And they found the ransom note before they got out.
Yeah, before they got out of the house, so they had to fucking kill
Fuck it,
them,
I'll
and
just-
they
yeah.
just get the fuck out. Just go kill her, get the fuck out.
Good. That's
You know
a
what I
good
mean?
theory.
Because it's like, I don't have time
Yeah.
now.
As of right now, I'm still on the Burke side of him doing it. But next week,
Yeah.
I'll finish it,
We'll-
and next
we'll-
week we'll go back into
Yeah.
it.
Watch it a couple times. I've watched it twice already.
Yeah.
Because there's more shit I pick up every time that I fucking. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It's a lot, dude, and it's so much. I usually, kind of like, all right, you can get it done in one episode. Netflix just like to string it out in three because of they make more money that way. But this in particular, it was deserving of all 3 episodes.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to even have more because they go to like backstories. It's cool.
I'll check it out for sure.
And plus, it's by the.
Yeah.
So-
He fucking rules. So
Yeah, and that's the thing is he's leaning on the other side, so it's hard to fucking not believe him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'll check it out. I'm also currently right now, as of today, even more invested in this assassination of the United Healthcare.
We didn't bring
CEO.
that up at all. I
No,
forgot
and that's
about
going to be a
that.
lot. By next week, there'll be
Yeah,
more
yeah.
information, and we'll talk about it because
What
as of
number
an
episode
hour
is this?
ago,
What number episode is this?
94,
97?
I think.
94.
I don't know.
94, which is the year that she died, isn't it?
96. Is it 94?
I don't even know.
I can't. What's the fucking name of the app?
Crazy from the Heat.
No, the app.
Spotify, dude.
Wasn't it Anchor at one point?
Yeah.
I don't know. Nothing's coming up.
Anyway,
it's
go on.
episode something.
Yeah. I was just hoping that was coming close to 100 episodes so we could just go deep dive, like
For the 100th episode, let's go.
like super hard. We can
Fucking
go
do it.
long. We can go long.
But I'll just put this part out there about that CEO assassination. As of
95? Okay.
As of a couple hours ago, they released that they the rounds that were found that the guy had shot off.
Yeah.
It has writing on it.
Nuh-uh.
One, it was like, oh my god.
Save it for next week.
Okay.
Because I don't know anything about it. I didn't even know what it was.
There's
until,
writing
like,
on
an hour
the
ago.
shell casings that came out of the gun that he fucking shot him with. So it's like it looks like so far it looks like a hitman job.
Yeah.
But there's other things. So I'll go into why it's not quite an actual professional hitman, but it maybe a wannabe hitman.
So wild. That's gonna be fucking crazy. Yeah. Let's dive into that next week then.
Let's get it.
Thank you guys for listening to the Ramblin'. It's episode number 95, right?
Ramble from the heat.
We got 5 more until the big dog. 4 more, and then the big dog.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Yeah. We'll see you
See
next
y'all
week.
later. Yeah, save that because I don't know anything at all about it. So.
Simply have